OCs, short for original character. The ultimate emotional support creatures handcrafted by sleep-deprived artists when therapy is too expensive. Yes, OCs, we pour our love, time, and effort into them. And as the kind person I am, today I'll be drawing your OCs in my style. Hello, I'm Binana and I'm a 15-year-old digital artist here to make a mark in the digital world before I die. Enjoy! So all the OCs I'm going to be drawing are from a Discord server called Artist Cafe. It's a little community of really nice artists, and they actually celebrated their 7th anniversary just yesterday on August 1st. Oh, 2 days ago actually, on August 1st. So go check out their anniversary video. I might link it, probably. Okay, chat, here we are. Now, I just went to this channel called Number Held Events, and I posted a thread called Sketching Your OCs where people could send their OCs, and I put some details of what I want to do, something like this. And after a few days, we got a bunch of entries, so I'm gonna draw them. The first OC that caught my eye was this girl. She's a demon girl. Look at her, so pretty. So pretty. This demon girl is a character by Scrib, who is one of the moderators, I'm pretty sure. Her name is Ornana, and she's a demon girl with plant-based powers. And apparently she's the CEO of the largest climate change non-profit in the continent, which is really cutesy for a demon. The only reason she's able to pursue such prolific business practices is because the head of a crime family made a deal with her. So there's probably some backstory there that I don't know about. So that's nice. She's assertive yet kind, and is one of those people that hardly knows what it's like to relax. So she's like really uptight about rules. To start, I'm just sketching out pose. It's nothing too fancy since this is going to be the first one, so I'll consider it a practice round. It's just a headshot with her hair flowing in the wind, but of course I still wanted to incorporate a little of her personality in the drawing. So with her expression, I wanted to capture her assertiveness, yet also the kindness in her eyes, and I think I did a pretty good job with that. I gave her a soft smile so she looked a little bit more relaxed, like one of those candid photos on Pinterest with the really photogenic models who everyone wishes they could be. Yeah, it's a sad life. Here, I wanted to have the light come from the top right, so I added a gradient to the hair using a warmer hue for the light and some purple in some parts for particularly no reason other than it looks nice. I did the same thing to the horns as well, adding some green and red to match her color palette. And yeah, basically the finished product. Nothing too crazy, just a simple headshot, but I think it came out nicely for the first attempt. So, for the second character, I chose this guy. His name is Boreal from or Aurora Borealis, I'm pretty sure. He is a delicate delicate glass dragon, overprotected by his girl boss twin. He's very friendly, but shy, kind of feminine ? And weak. I can see that you're having a little indecisiveness with his orientation, but it's okay. That's okay. That's why I like him. I think he's really cute. I really like the what are these? Are these horns? I guess they're horns, but they're made of glass, I'm pretty sure, and I really like that. And I really like the color palette as well. Practice round is over, and now we move on to a more serious drawing. For Boreal, I wanted a pose that would show his beautiful wings, as well as his bottom energy. I mean, his shyness. So, yeah. Once I got the sketch down, this time I actually did some line art. instead of just refining the sketch like last time, I made his eyes round, just like in the character reference, and his hair had like a really circular, poofy silhouette, so I incorporated that as well. Yeah, I know his hair looks a lot longer in the actual reference picture, which is like about shoulder length, but I feel like this kind of character hair, what was I saying? I feel like this kind of hair was the actual aim of the character designer. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's what I thought based on experience. There are some people out there who tend to give the chibi versions of their character longer hair, mainly because it looks a lot better on their chibi bodies. But, I could be very wrong, and shoulder length hair was actually what they were going for. And if so, that's my bad. Apologies. As you can see, I left the line art behind one of the glass horn things because I plan to make the glass slightly see-through so you could see the hair behind the glass. Then I paused because I went ahead and searched some wing references because I realized I have like zero clue how to draw wings. So there's my references. I don't know if I did well. I don't even know what I was doing. I was doing random shapes, hoping it kind of looked like a wing. Wing anatomy, it's not there, but it's okay. As long as it kind of looks like wings, that was enough for me. Once the line art was done, I began laying down the base colors. All I really did was I dropped the colors from the reference to my actual drawing, but for the hair, I changed the color to a bluish hue because apparently his hair is actually light blue. The design in the photo is just a gender bend version of his twin sister. So apparently Boreal just isn't loved enough to have his own character sheet yet, so we gotta settle for a gender bend of his twin sister. After adjusting the colors, it was time for rendering. And I realized I wasn't recording, so by the time I realized, I was already half done with the hair and the wings. So, oops. Basically what I did was I added a slight gradient to his hair just like earlier to define the light direction, and I used yellow and purple to make some nice hair reflections. I wanted to go all in with the glass dragon theme, so I made his hair slightly iridescent. For the horns, they were simply a gradient and a texture brush with some white highlights on the rim of the horns. And yeah, that's it. After some finishing touches, we have the final results. For the last character, I chose this cute deer girl by StarsOfTragedy. She is my first ever I'm sorry, I had a stroke, but okay, so apparently she's the first OC of I can call you Tragedy, right? I'll go with Tragedy. Okay, hi Tragedy. She is the first OC of Tragedy, and she was made for a lab roleplay. Apparently she's 6 years old, kind to everyone, but has really brutal honesty to the people who have been mean to her friends. Her favorite type of food is rice pudding. What's rice pudding? What's rice pudding? Rice pudding. Ooh, that looks yummy. Oh, I'm hungry. He has a melt butter knife that she thinks is the coolest thing ever. Ruth's obsession with her butter knife is really cute, so I decided to incorporate that in the drawing. I imagined a scene where one of the lab workers attempted to take away her butter knife while she'd be trying to defend it. After doing the sketch, I did the line art, taking extra time with her hair because I wanted to make her hair look a little thinner than how I normally draw hair. Usually, younger girls tend to have thinner and more flowy hair, so, I had to incorporate that because she was like 6 years old. I struggled a lot with the hands for a while because they're hands. I just copy-pasted a butter knife picture and traced it because, I'm all about that work smarter, not harder life. Her antlers, they were almost the death of me. I never noticed how complex antlers were until I started actually drawing them. I have a newfound respect to 3D modelers who actually modeled antlers, because if drawing it in 2D was hard, I can imagine the pain in 3D. Why is it taking so long? Hurry up. But yeah, anyway, I added the base colors. Again, I used the eyedrop tool and I just copy-pasted all the colors, put it there, adjusted the colors, and then it was time to render. So for this one, the lighting was coming from the right this time. So I used a multiply layer to draw the shadows. Instead of using a single color for the multiply layer, I used blue and red because I wanted Ruth's skin to feel plump, smooth, youthful. I don't really know what it's called, but there's this thing in skin where if it's like, wait, I can search it up right now. Skin, dang it, I don't know what it's called. Skin cancer. No, that's not it. Her clothes are really fun to render. Firstly, I put a yellow gradient to define the light direction and used a darker blue color to define the shadows. I just put random blobs everywhere and hoped it looked nice, and I think it looks nice. I put some white and orange highlights into her hair just to make it super shiny. And, after some finishing touches with her horns and her butter knife, the drawing was complete. Thank you to all the people who submitted their OCs. I'm sorry I couldn't do all of them, but I had so much fun. I hope I can do this again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye!